Welcome, everyone, to This Week Astrology for the week of November 2nd to November 8th. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. I'm Joshua the Psychic, and you can check out my website, psychicsun.com, if there's anything I can do for you. Since last we spoke, we've been under our waxing moon cycle. That's the drawing in cycle from our Libra new moon that we had on October 21st. This week, we have only a few days left of this drawing in waxing moon cycle, because on Wednesday we have our full moon in Taurus, followed by the waning moon cycle, in which we're harvesting, releasing energy, and completing projects. Also, since last we spoke, Mercury, planet of communication, has entered Sagittarius. Now, Mercury is going retrograde on November 9th, and it'll be retrograde in Sagittarius until November 18th. Then it's going to back into Scorpio. Now, come November 29th, Mercury will be direct, and it will be direct in Scorpio, and then it will return to Sagittarius December 11th, there to stay until January 1st. So this is a time to think big, to broaden your perspective, and seek wisdom through travel, study, or even conversation. So let's talk about this week and how you can make the most of it. Make the most of just one small day. That's what we do here on This Week Astrology. Sunday, November 2nd. Sunday is the sun's day, the day of the week ruled by the sun. So be sure to do things that light up your life and make you feel truly happy and alive. And we're under our last few days of the waxing moon cycle, because we're going to have our full moon in Taurus come Wednesday. So we're thinking about what we want, taking inspired action. And on Sunday, the moon will be in Pisces until 10:39 a.m. Eastern. So we're flowing with intuition and compassion. Then the moon will shift to Aries, which is great for taking bold action, trusting our instincts, and turning inspiration into momentum. And 2, numerologically on Sunday, it's all about partnership and balance. 2 signifies harmony, cooperation, and adaptability, merging relationships with diplomacy. But we do indeed have a square on Sunday. But if you're going to have a square, you may as well have it with the 2 planets that bring you blessings, Venus and Jupiter. Venus in Libra will square Jupiter in Cancer. So we have to make sure that we don't get too ahead of ourselves, that we don't overdo it. Big feelings, big desires, yet too much of a good thing can blur the balance. Enjoy connection and beauty, but stay mindful of what truly nourishes rather than what merely excites. We can get carried away with a square between the 2 benefics, so just bear that in mind. Also, daylight saving time ends. I'm sure you changed your clocks before you went to sleep on Saturday night, but now we fall back, so the sun will rise earlier, and you can enjoy those early rays of the morning sun if you're waking up bright and early. And on Monday, November 3rd, Monday is the moon's day, the most sensitive, porous day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care and nurture your subconscious mind. Don't give yourself the luxury of a negative thought on the moon's day. And it's the waxing moon cycle, one of the last few days of the waxing moon cycle. And your moon will be in Aries all day long, so it's great for taking inspired action. Keywords for your Aries moon on Monday include bold, courageous, energetic, independent, confident, passionate, assertive, adventurous, and pioneering. And numerologically, it's a celebratory number, celebratory 3, which is all about creativity and communication. It signifies expression, joy, and enthusiasm, balancing sociability with imagination. And I'm very happy to report that we have a gorgeous trine on Monday with Mars and Scorpio trining Neptune in Pisces. So our drive, Mars, is guided by our imagination, Neptune. So channel your passion into creativity, healing, or spiritual work. When purpose aligns with ease, be sure to go with the flow. If you're feeling it, get into your groove. It's also National Housewife Day. This holiday is to recognize the millions of hardworking caretakers of the home. It honors women for making a traditional choice that is not always celebrated by modern society, but it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week job, so we celebrate housewives on Monday. On Tuesday, November 4th, Tuesday is Mars's day. Planet of action, drive, and initiative rules the day. So it's a great day to get a lot of stuff done. And we're also under that waxing moon, so we're taking inspired action. Your moon will be in Aries on Tuesday until 11:15 a.m. Eastern. So be courageous and follow your impulses. That shift to Taurus is going to have us slowing down, building stability, and turning fresh ideas into lasting form. So theoretically, we start something when the moon is in Aries and we finish it off when the moon is in Taurus. And if we can't finish it off, then we can nurture it to completion, little by little, patiently. Numerologically on Tuesday, it's a 4, which is all about stability and structure. 4 signifies reliability, discipline, and order, blending hard work with methodical progress. And we do have an opposition on Tuesday. Mars in Sagittarius will oppose Uranus in Gemini. So the air crackles with possibility. Expect the unexpected. Impulses run high. So pause before acting. Bold moves can spark breakthroughs if guided by awareness, not rebellion. So don't be too trigger happy on Tuesday, but be open to flashes of insight and inspiration. And also, because it's the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November, it's election day. So rock the vote on Tuesday if you are so inclined. Also on Tuesday, Mars, planet of action, drive, and initiative, will enter Sagittarius, where it will stay until December 14th. If you have strong Sagittarius in your chart, say you are a Sagittarius rising or Sagittarius, you can expect an energetic boost during this time. As Mars enters Sagittarius, energy turns bold, adventurous, and inspired. Motivation thrives on freedom, exploration, and truth-seeking. This transit fuels enthusiasm for learning, travel, and expansion. Think action, guided by belief and vision. To make the most of Mars' journey through Sagittarius, follow your curiosity. Take risks that stretch your mind and free your spirit. Be sure to lead with optimism, approach challenges as opportunities for growth and discovery, and explore with joy. Let passion and faith guide every move toward your greater goals. And on Wednesday, November 5th, Wednesday is Mercury's day. Planet of communication rules the day. So it's a good idea to pad your schedule with a little extra wiggle room, as you never know what might come up out of the blue on Mercury's day. Plus, it's a full moon. Happy full moon in Taurus, everyone. Be sure to check out the free resources in the description below. You have written horoscopes and TarotScopes for this lunation. All day, your moon will be in Taurus. Keywords for your Taurus moon on Wednesday: grounded, patient, loyal, sensual, practical, reliable, persistent, comfort-loving, stable, and determined. And numerologically, it's a 5, which represents change and adaptability. So you want to be flexible on Wednesday. 5 signifies curiosity, freedom, and versatility, balancing exploration with resourcefulness. And don't let the World Series distract you. It's football day. So celebrate America's favorite pastime, where teamwork, passion, and strategy collide. Feel the energy, embrace the spirit, and remember that every play starts with heart. So watch your football while we still have it before the season closes. And now, since we've had our full moon in Taurus, we're now under the waning moon cycle from November 5th until November 19th. So it's letting go, letting things go. What is love flows, what is not goes. It's a time to celebrate our harvest, to complete projects and release what no longer serves us. It's a period for letting go of resistance and blocks, making room for new intentions and adjustments for growth. We'll have our waning moon cycle until the new moon in Scorpio, which will be on November 19th, followed by the waxing moon cycle again. And on Thursday, November 6th, Thursday is Jupiter's day. Planet of luck, expansion, and abundance rules the day. So be sure to think big and doubt your limits. Make moves to expand and grow on Jupiter's day. And you can let go of anything that's weighing you down because now we're under the waning moon cycle. So we're letting things go and releasing energy. On Thursday, your moon will be in Taurus until 10:20 a.m. Eastern. So stay grounded and focus on steady progress. Definitely enjoy your body as much as possible while we have this Taurus moon. That shift to Gemini come 10:20 a.m. Eastern on Thursday. Stay curious, connect, and let conversations spark fresh insight. And then 6, numerologically, is all about harmony and responsibility. So this should be a nice day. Signifies caring, nurturing, and balance, merging compassion with a sense of duty. And we also have a really beautiful sextile on Thursday, too. A nice flow of energy with Mars and Sagittarius making a sextile to Pluto in Aquarius. Power meets purpose. Courage fuels transformation, and inspired action leads to meaningful change. This is great, particularly because it's on Jupiter's day. So be sure to aim high. Limits vanish when you're driven and inspired. So bear that in mind. And while you're planning on conquering the world, well, you get to have some nachos because it is indeed National Nacho Day on November 6th. So we celebrate the great snack no matter how we make it. Chicken or beef or beans or salsa. Definitely lots of cheese. So enjoy your nachos on Thursday. Also on Thursday, Venus, planet of love, beauty, and abundance, enters sexy, sultry Scorpio until November 30th. As Venus enters Scorpio, love deepens and desires intensify. Superficial connections fade in favor of passion, truth, and emotional honesty. This transit invites soulful bonds, magnetic attraction, and transformation through intimacy and trust. To make the most of this transit, love fearlessly. Open your heart to depth, vulnerability, and genuine connection. Embrace intensity. Let passion guide you toward healing and self-discovery. And transform through trust. Release control and allow authentic emotion to bring renewal. And on Friday, November 7th, Friday is Venus's day. Planet of love, beauty, and abundance rules the day. So spread as much love around as possible. We should be doing that every day, of course, but particularly on Venus's day. And we're under the waning moon phase, so we're letting go of what no longer serves us. What is love flows, what is not goes. And you'll have a Gemini moon all day on Friday. Keywords for your Gemini moon include curious, adaptable, witty, communicative, lively, intelligent, sociable, restless, versatile, and expressive. And 7, numerologically, embodies introspection and spirituality. Then contemplation, wisdom, and understanding. It's all about inner growth and a quest for knowledge. Maybe you're on a quest for knowledge. We do, however, have a square on Friday. So we may be feeling a little bit extra sensitive with Venus in Scorpio squaring Pluto in Aquarius. Intense emotions may surface. So transformation begins when honesty replaces control. Think about what you're feeling if you're feeling something you don't like and investigate. Get to the root cause of what you're feeling. Let vulnerability reveal what needs to evolve. In fact, you could even write about it because it's Fountain Pen Day, which takes place the first Friday every November. This Friday, it's on November 7th. The point of this day is to emphasize the beauty of writing with elegant tools and also just the joy of creative writing in general. So be sure to write with your fountain pen on Friday and get a fountain pen if you don't already have one. There should be some good deals out there for fountain pens on Friday. Also on Friday, Uranus, planet of change, innovation, and rebellion, will retrograde in Taurus. It had been retrograding in Gemini, and now it's backing into Taurus, and it will be retrograde until February 3rd, 2026. As Uranus retrogrades in Taurus, change turns inward. Shifts in values, security, and stability ask for reflection before action. So we're considering the changes that we may want to make, getting used to them on an internal level, and then we'll implement those changes externally when Uranus goes direct. This transit encourages redefining comfort, releasing outdated patterns, and building freedom from the inside out. To make the most of this retrograde, reevaluate your foundations. Revisit what truly feels secure and aligned. Embrace flexibility. Let go of resistance and welcome slow, steady change. Innovate from within. Trust that inner evolution creates lasting outer progress. Note, on February 3rd, Uranus is going to go direct in Taurus, and then it will enter Gemini on April 25th, 2026. And it will not return to Taurus for 77 years on April 25th, 2102. And on Saturday, November 8th, Saturday is Saturn's day, planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility. So it's a great day to get your ducks in a row, to set yourself up for success for the week ahead. And then you can go out and play on Sunday. And we're under our waning moon phase, so we're letting go of what no longer serves us. On Saturday, your moon will be in Gemini until 10:05 a.m. Eastern. So explore ideas, keep it light, great time for chit chat. Then come 10:05 a.m. Eastern, Luna will shift to Cancer. So nurture yourself, trust your intuition, and focus on emotional ease. Numerologically on Saturday, it's an 8, which is all about power and material success. 8 signifies ambition, authority, and efficiency, balancing achievement with ethical conduct. And one of my favorite parts of winter, cappuccino. It's National Cappuccino Day on Saturday. Savor the moment with a warm cup in hand. Frothy, rich, and comforting, a cappuccino invites pause, pleasure, and the art of enjoying life one sip at a time. And it's a great idea to savor every sip of your cappuccino and slow it down, because Mercury will indeed be going retrograde on November 9th, which we'll talk about next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this was helpful. Check out my website, psychicsun.com, if there's anything I can do for you, and I will see you soon.